So to be an investor, what are the qualities that one takes? Is it high IQ, willingness to work hard? What does it take to be a great investor in your view?
Yeah, so I think you have to be intellectually curious. I think you have to know what you're good at and understand your limitations. I think you have to be able to have the confidence to know when you're right, because you make money as an investor when the market has one thing priced in and you believe that it to be incorrect, and you bet on it, it proves to be correct, or it becomes the market's view. So I think you need to have the confidence to bet against the herd, and the bravery to put it on in good size, and the humility to know when you're wrong, you cut your losses and move on to the next trade.
Now, I guess that's why I wasn't a good trader, because when I go the wrong way on something, I just say, I'm going to stick with it forever. I don't like to admit a loss. But when you're a trader, you're supposed to say, okay, I made a mistake, I'm going to the next thing, and get rid of the position.
Yeah, and I think, by the way, there's two reasons you want to do that. First of all, because usually you just compound costs when you leave a bad trade on, but also the distraction factor of having a bad trade. It takes up too much mind space.
So what is the best investment advice anybody's ever given you?
I'd say the best investment advice anyone's ever given me is you don't need to have a good idea every day. So there's times to be patient and there's time to press.
Okay. What do you think is the most common mistake that investors make, the average investor, the most common mistake?
I think it's FOMO, so buy high, sell low. And the amount of damage that does the average investor is big.
Let's suppose I'm an average person, middle income, not a professional investor, and I have some money. Let's suppose I have an extra $100,000. What would you say that person should do with $100,000? To put it in an index fund or something else like that?
Yeah, I think for the average investor, buying an index, but buying and holding and just letting it compound is really sensible advice. I think the more trading someone tries to do, the more damage they tend to do.